Hello, my lovely Gemini, and welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers, and this is just a general reading for you, my loves, to start the year out right. And I'm going to make this a 3-spread read, Oracle, Tarot, and Cartomancy. Just hang in there. We'll get to it. Please take what is yours and leave out all the rest, Gemini. As with all tarot readings, I gotta give my little warning there, but this is just, let's see what energies are pulling on you. What's drawing you in, and what should you do about it? Let's see what this oracles. This is under the Roses Lenormand deck. I'm a mumbler here. Are you having trouble saying something? Ooh, yeah. I see what it is. The cross. Ooh, Aries got the cross yesterday, and it's all about that graveyard feel for you as well. But look at how the flowers are growing. Look at the blooming that's happening around what should have been, a death nail almost. It didn't kill you. I'm not going to say it didn't hurt you. But you're coming of roses essentially, but you do have a mountain to conquer. um, this is something that you want to do, though. It's something big. Gemini, it's just like you've kind of dabbled, perhaps, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's been a dabbling thing. You've kind of played around with something, and this is going to be with the mountain. This is like going to be the big thing. It is going to be your big move. I mean, if you're graduating, like high school, you're going to be like picking a great big college, or starting some big old company, something that's going to be big, not your little peewee jobs or efforts you've done before. This one is going to take up a lot. You can just feel the weight of the mountain, but it is worth it. There is more than this is above and beyond appearances and accolades. It's greater than that, and it's very hard to explain to people if they don't know what it's like to climb a mountain, hit a personal record when you run, Gemini, just doing, just even trying to snowboard out of the gates, kind of thing. It's just this feel of adventure, but it's no small adventure. There's like thrill here, and other people would look at it and see a mountain, and I'm one of those people sometimes too. It's just too damn cold. But that's no sweat to a Gemini who is about to challenge this mountain. In that challenge, success is not going to be as hard as other people are going to make it, just because you have a passion there for it. Ooh, I'm going to the Cartomancy. I probably should have done the tarot first, but because there's movement in your oracle cards, I want to do this movement. Ooh, it's very social. Come on, card. Okay, yeah, appearances. Oh, did I say 8 appearances? Yes, 8 of Swords is appearances. And this is in the Cartomancy, apart from the tarot, it is appearances is in your physical appearances, how you look to others. And right now you are looking quite lonely amongst others, reaching for the sky, reaching, the heavens, touching the heavens, becoming an astronaut. It's a very lonely life to do something quite spectacular. And there are parts of it that you're feeling. Gemini, you do need some socialization. That is kind of advice from Spirit, that you need to maybe get out a little bit. You need to talk about it a little bit. You need to find a safe space where you can put some energy into it so that you're not clinging. Oh, this card just doesn't. King of Swords. You're a bit brainy. Oh, Gemini, right now you're going through a cycle where you might date ugly people. but they might have a very sexy brain. Or as very sexy, something they've built. Four of Pentacles. It's sometimes it's hoarding, but in this mountain climbing feeling energy you've got, Gemini, going, this is you talking about like this person, has been weightlifting. It's very Olympics. This person gets up at 4 in the morning for the last 10 years to ice skate practice or to swimming practice. It's very like climbing the mountain, this big thing, this gold medal object, whatever it is to you that you're chasing. You are going to come into contact with an air sign, possibly, that shares your mental excitement for that building. I mean, it's one of my greatest flaws, and I admire a lot of people who can do it. But this is people, I talk about stacking bricks sometimes, doing, A through Z, and actually building something, not just sandcastles, but actually building a building, or building a giant cathedral, or but it takes a lot of smarts too, and this is that sexy brain. I'm teasing about dating ugly people, by the way. I'm just saying that you are going to be seeing people's brains as sexy. It's been that way for me for a long time. I can't stand dumb people. If I spend time with you, you're not dumb, because I would go bananas. Okay, so this is all coming down to, okay, be careful. Spirit is warning. Ooh, yeah, you might come into a little fearful energy, Gemini, with this Jack of Wands and this King of Cups. There's some kind of energy here that you kind of step back, that you might not believe you have taken full ownership of something to be able to achieve something amazing. And this is this in and out energy. This is not really romance energy. I'm going to pull the tarot for that right now to get some love feelings on you. But this is that energy of just somebody coming into your life, and then kind of like, this is not coming into your life, but this is the energy of that's what the card means from the book. But Spirit is saying this has more to do with the energy of dabbling, that you're trying to escape from, instead of enrapturing yourself with something or somebody. But it's an in and out energy of like, I went 3 months ago, I did it, and I jumped and whatever, and I did something big, and I took that pole dancing class, right? And then you don't do it again for another 3 months. So you're not really building per se, like this smart building. This is, I don't know why, but this is going to turn you on a bit. And then you're going to start having to like put some of this like wispy energy more into the day-to-day work of it, that dominating the work of it, the heart of it, the passion of it. It's going to hit you kind of hard, but you guys are falling in love with something, and or somebody, but it's more like plugging your light into life again. It's getting excited, that feeling like that first day of school or work even, and it's that kind of energy just slamming into you right now, Gemini, and it's refreshing. It's not something you're not shying from it either. There's a little bit in here about like heart, muscle, and so like there's brain with the King of Swords, and there's a little sexy, muscly kind of like player vibe with that Jack there, that taking risk vibe. But with this King of Cups, it's very emotionally advanced and secure as well, and aware of what those are. It's just it's like a full spectrum of resources coming at you, Geminis. Okay, no surprise here that your first tarot card is the Three of Coins, because yes, working together is going to be a big deal, because this Justice card in reverse, this is going to be this is feeling like the energy of the next 2 weeks for almost everyone. And it's because it just keeps popping out in every reading I do. And basically, it's something that you're going to have to climb into, basically, to seek justice. Justice reverse. There's a lot of injustice right now in the world, unfortunately. And it's going to start hitting a home. It's going to hit smaller all over in such a way that we're going to have to work together. This might be some social justice maneuver that you're doing. This is definitely some kind of extracurricular. Yeah, somebody might be getting into politics or investments, but you're basically not going to be, it's not the love connection that a lot of you probably want, because you're going to be so focused on this pentacled life and this, like, clearing this injustice. Clearing this injustice is kind of like you've taken, it's like your business. So it's not like, once I clear this injustice, I'll be done and we can move on. No, it's, I'm going to clear this injustice and I'm going to start clearing other injustices. So it's almost like a legal cases, taking on many adventures it's like making money from that. And it's suddenly quite good. There's a lot of, okay, Ace of Cups. This is standing in your heart power, your emotional power. King of Cups is the second time this came out in this reading. It means it's very critical. It also means that you have an existing love here that it feels a little empty. Some of you might be seeing somebody or have somebody around you that you're like, oh, if they asked me, I would definitely, I'd marry them on the spot. We all have one of those, don't we? Ladies, crazy. But it's like this person's been around you, but I don't think you realize they're there. I mean, I don't even think you realize you're connecting or you're making some kind of move towards it. So, ooey, this deck is ooey watery in these two cups together. But this King of Cups is holding it down for you. He's kind of like holding it together so he doesn't humiliate himself by throwing himself at you or herself, especially if this is a woman. Feminine, masculine, whatever, that this is a woman. I could see why it's a King of Cups energy. She's trying to really take control of her energy because there is no available love here and you're missing it. And I think if you actually turn towards it, Gemini, you'd want it. Yeah, I think this is what you would embrace as what you actually want from your love connection. You just don't see it. But there's a lot of command of emotion with the King of Cups in this reading. And with this Ace of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of not feeling. There's a lot of withholding love, waiting on love. There's a lot of things that you should not wait on. And one thing is love for one of those reasons. I mean, it's one thing to get married and build a home together and propose with a giant ring and start cooking dinners for him every night, as opposed to just actually saying, I love you, I'm thinking about the future with you. And this is that kind of thing that Spirit is like, why are you waiting on that? I don't think you understand the difference in your existence when you have put that out there. Some of you are afraid of, oh, that's, no, those are ploppy cards. Some of you are actually afraid that when you do that, that you'll lose this person. But that's not true, because this person is waiting for you as much as you are waiting for them. The Hangman in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Wow, there's a lack of staying. I mean, there is a need to, I'm sorry, there is a lack of staying. This is, there's too much mind you, this is a repeater card, the Knight of Wands. This is the second time this has appeared in this, and with the Hangman, it's like, oh, this is the Hangman, this is upright Hangman, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is staying, this is, very controlled. Somebody around you is staying very controlled in their passions for you. I showed you got the water. This person is, oh, they're just not as adventurous or risky as you. This person looks like, this is your accountant versus you, who's like, I'm going to climb that mountain, Gemini. And, so you, every now and then, that fuddy-duddy is like all you want. And your person might be a bit of a fuddy-duddy to you, Gemini. I can see it because you know, sparkly things do it for you. And this person doesn't really sparkle the same way. But remember in the earlier in the reading when I was talking about like getting struck by like the sexiness of someone's brain, you're going to get into the sexiness of this person in a way that you didn't expect. It's how you end up with like the exact thing you swore in junior high you would never date, you know, and suddenly there you are dating him and madly in love, and you think he's the sexiest thing in the world, and you just don't know why, because just the thought of dating somebody with those characteristics in junior high made you kind of barf. It's just a weird thing we have about our lives, that if it's almost like we resisted it in our youth because we knew, you know, better when we came to it. But this person is very opposite you, and you might think to resist that would never be great for me, but there are other bits of you that need attention. A lot of brain power. Gemini spirit is like, Geminis ain't been using their brain, they've just been using a lot of work through it, a lot of masculine energy. So they're kind of like, a lot of Geminis are lopsided. So if you, that's why you might be having trouble in relationships. Spirit is giving me like a therapeutic advice for you, Gemini. Some of you may be having trouble connecting with others because you are so lopsided, and that you need to welcome somebody that's going to kind of help you fill in that area. And then when you fill in that area, you'll be able to strengthen your dominant area, because that other person will fill the need to be the dominant of that. Does that make sense? Oh, I hope it makes sense. But it's like needing your opposites attract, because opposites, you can commingle energy. You're not going to fight. You're not going to compete in energy. You know, you're going to share and indulge and kind of flow between energy together. Yeah, I'm getting a little carried away because this person is like your exact perfect fit, opposite fit. You know, the male to the female plugs, you know what I mean? And they all fit together in the end. This is kind of like that energy. And this person is a good boy or girl, because they're not going to be rude about it, because they see you're trying to climb mountains. So just know they support you fully, and that's probably how you're going to realize this person. There's something about this person that they may, if it's your account, they could totally complain about your receipts, or they complain about the cost of things. But in the end, if you're sitting in a meeting, they're like, I think I could do the money for that. I think I could do them. They don't actually turn you down ever, you know, in the end. So really, check out this person's mind. Check out people's minds, because you're going to fall in love with one very soon, and it's going to make climbing those mountains and leaping those high towers quite easy for you, Gemini. Thank you for listening and sharing your energy with me. Please like and subscribe if I move to do so, and have a great week. Stay dry, my lovely Gemini. Thanks for staying for that corny joke. God bless.